Welcome back to She Speaks Stoic, where we unlock the power of Stoic wisdom to elevate your life and relationships. Today, we're tackling a fascinating paradox. What if caring less could ignite her love for you? It sounds counterintuitive, but hear me out. When you step back, rooted in quiet confidence and self-worth, you become the kind of man who sparks curiosity and earns genuine affection. In this video, we'll explore 10 stages that reveal why women often need you to pull back to truly value you. Drawing on Stoic insights from Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, plus relatable examples, you'll learn how emotional independence transforms your dating life and self-perception. Ready to discover why true attraction blooms when you stop chasing? Let's dive in. 1. The quiet power of stepping back. Let's start with a truth that might feel unsettling. For a woman to love you deeply, she often needs you to care less, not in a cold way, but in a way that shows you're whole without her constant validation. This isn't about games, it's about embodying a Stoic truth. Your worth doesn't hinge on her attention. Imagine a man who's always texting, always available, bending his life to fit hers. Now picture another who's steady, confident, and doesn't rush to fill every silence. Which one stands out? The second, every time. Why? Because he signals that his world thrives with or without her approval. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By stepping back, you show you're the guardian of your own peace, creating a magnetic pull. She senses your strength, and that's where attraction begins, when she sees you're not chasing her to feel complete. 2. Shattering the myth of constant pursuit. Society tells you that relentless pursuit, endless texts, grand gestures, wins her heart. But let's debunk that myth. Caring too much, too soon, can signal insecurity, not strength. When you're overly invested, always checking in or rearranging your life for her, you risk blending into the crowd of men vying for her attention. It suggests your value depends on her response. Picture two men. One floods her with messages, eager to prove his worth. The other engages warmly but doesn't cling, showing he has a life beyond her. The second man intrigues her because he's not desperate for her approval. Seneca reminds us, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Stop imagining her rejection and focus on your own path. By caring less about her validation, you project confidence that makes her take notice, shifting the dynamic in your favor. 3. The pull of balanced interest. Here's a hard truth. The more you pour out your affection without balance, the less attractive you become. Women are perceptive, they sense when you're overinvested, and it can dim your appeal. This isn't about cruelty. It's human nature. Attraction thrives on balance, not obsession. Imagine you're dating someone new. You text back instantly, plan every date, and shower her with attention. It feels right, but to her, it might signal you're too available, lacking other priorities. Now, imagine you're engaged but not consumed, responding thoughtfully, not instantly, and keeping your own passions alive. She starts to wonder, what's he doing when he's not texting me? That curiosity fuels attraction. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we control, our actions, not her reactions. By showing interest without dependence, you create a dance where she steps toward you, drawn to your quiet strength. 4. The psychology of emotional distance. Why do women often find men who don't chase the most captivating? It's the psychology of emotional distance. When you're not always available, not clinging to her every word, you become a puzzle she wants to solve. This isn't about being aloof, it's about being secure in your own worth. Picture a date where she's sharing a story. If you hang on every word, laughing too hard or overcompensating to please, she might sense you're trying too hard. But if you listen calmly, respond genuinely, and don't rush to impress, she wonders, why isn't he fawning over me? That intrigue pulls her in. In a world of instant likes and swipes, your restraint stands out. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." By staying composed, you signal you're a man worth earning, not already one. 5. Debunking the doormat misconception. Does stepping back make you a doormat? Absolutely not. There's a world of difference between healthy detachment and being indifferent or weak. Emotional distance doesn't mean you lack standards or let her walk over you. It means your worth isn't tied to her approval. Imagine you're dating someone who teases you playfully. A less confident man might overreact, seeking reassurance or trying too hard to prove himself. But a stoic man smiles, banters back, or shrugs it off, unshaken. This shows he's secure, not needy. Women are drawn to this quiet strength because it signals you're not chasing validation. Epictetus taught, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish. Say no when needed, prioritize your goals, and show you value her without sacrificing yourself. That's the confidence that commands respect. 6. Navigating today's dating challenges. In 2025, dating is a new beast. Social media, apps, and endless options create a culture where attention feels cheap. The old-school idea of being the ever-present romantic doesn't work like it used to. Constant texting or checking in blends you into the sea of men competing for her notice. Imagine two guys on a dating app. One sends a long, eager message, pouring out his interest. The other sends a short, confident note. Hey, saw you love coffee. Best cafe in town? The second gets the reply because he shows interest without desperation. Modern dating rewards restraint. When she's distant or doesn't reply, don't flood her with texts, focus on your life. Seneca's wisdom applies. You must change the things you can. Show you're unfazed by her silence, and she'll wonder why you're so steady, sparking her curiosity. 7. Mastering authentic detachment. How do you step back without seeming cold? It's about authentic detachment, living fully whether she's in your orbit or not. The mantra is simple. When we're together, I'm present. When we're apart, I'm complete. This isn't pretending to be uninterested. It's prioritizing your own growth. Instead of sending daily check-ins or overexpressing how much you miss her, dive into your passions, work, hobbies, friends. If she pulls back, don't chase with anxious texts. Stay engaged in your world. For example, if she's busy for a few days, don't flood her phone, let her reach out. This shows you're not waiting for her validation. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Realize this, and you will find strength." By living fully, you make your attention valuable, drawing her to wonder about the man who doesn't need her to shine. 8. The art of emotional balance. Stepping back isn't about shutting her out, it's about balancing your interest with independence. Women invest emotionally when they sense you're not consumed by their approval. Picture a man who texts constantly, always available, eager to please. He risks seeming like his world revolves around her. Now imagine a man who's warm when together but doesn't cling when apart, pursuing his goals with focus. She notices his steadiness and wonders, what makes him so grounded? That pull drives her to invest. Epictetus said, freedom is won by disregarding things beyond our control. You can't control her feelings, but you can control your actions. Show you're interested without making her the center of your universe, and you create space for her to step toward you, building a connection rooted in mutual respect. 9. The shift in her perception. When you step back, something shifts in her mind. Your restraint, your refusal to chase or overinvest, makes her rethink your value. She starts to see you not as another guy seeking her approval, but as a man with depth, purpose, and confidence. Your silence or distance becomes a mirror, reflecting what she might lose. She might scroll through old texts, recalling a moment you made her laugh, or notice how your calm presence stood out. This isn't about manipulation, it's about letting her see your worth on her own terms. Stoicism teaches that true strength lies in self-mastery, not external validation. By staying steady, you show you're a man who doesn't bend to pressure, and that's what makes her respect and value you more deeply. 10. Earning her genuine love. Finally, your restraint paves the way for genuine love. By stepping back, You've shown you're not chasing her to feel whole, you're already complete. This creates a dynamic where she invests because she values you, not because you demanded it. Her outreach, maybe a heartfelt "I miss you" or a call to reconnect, comes from a place of authentic desire, not obligation. Respond with warmth but stay grounded. Your worth isn't tied to her pursuit, it's rooted in who you are. Marcus Aurelius said, "Your strength lies in your mind." By embodying this, you've shown that love grows not from chasing, but from mutual respect and effort. This isn't just attraction, it's the foundation for a connection that lasts. These 10 stages reveal why stepping back can spark a woman's love. It's not about playing games, it's about embodying Stoic self-respect, confidence, and emotional independence. By valuing yourself first, you create space for her to value you too. If this resonated, hit that like button to share this wisdom with others. Subscribe to She Speaks Stoic for more insights on mastering relationships and personal growth. Drop a comment. Which stage hit home for you? Or simply write, "My worth is unshakable." Thank you for watching. Remember, true strength lies in knowing when to engage and when to stand firm. See you in the next video.